Yes, Botswana is committed to invest in infrastructures, to attract investors to come and investing in transportation sector. But all in all, my dear lovely family, dear friends, fellow Africans, I think for what we have here in the continent of Africa, we have possibilities to fund our projects. Sometimes you see, for instance, these projects, it take a long time because sometimes we are waiting people to come and fund us. We find that we say we don't have money, we don't have capital, we can't do this. But let me tell you, if we can decide the way, for instance, have good example. You remember when the late president of Tanzania, Mr. Magufuli, came to power in the year 2015. He decided direct that we are going to build our own standard railway gauge. And he did it. He succeeded. You see, right now in Tanzania, people are using electric train. The thing that people sometimes thinking that maybe that was a dream, but due to Magufuli's decision, right now Tanzania has electric railway that is operating. So even Botswana and Namibia, for what they have resources. You know that Namibia has uranium, has hydrogen. You see, Botswana has some minerals, for instance, gold. Botswana has, of course, is famous for diamond. So if we can use our resources to fund our project, I hope we can achieve. Also, the railway will connect also Zimbabwe. We know that Zimbabwe has the lithium. So I think we have much that can help us to sponsor our projects. So we cannot wait others. Yes, we need to attract people to come and invest, but let us use our own resources. I think that is a good message for me, that Africans, we need to use our own resources to sponsor or to fund our project, so that when it comes to take action, we take action at the right time. I think these things should be done in the year 1980s. But at this time, we are too late, but we must do it. We must do it. We must build railway. We must build infrastructures. We must connect our countries. You know, sometimes these countries are not connected because of our former colonizers. For instance, you find that maybe Botswana was under UK during colonialism. Also, Namibia was under German. You see, so German and UK, they didn't collaborate at that time. You see, Zimbabwe the same. You find, you know, for instance, look at a good example of Congo. Congo was under Belgium, but Congo and East African countries, there's no good infrastructures. You see, there's no good infrastructures. But I'm sure if Congo and other East African countries have a good connection, because at that time, if you look for instance, German Tanganyika, the country that nowadays known as Tanzania, was under German. Uganda was under UK. Belgium took Burundi, and they also, I think, Rwanda, as well as Democratic Republic of Congo. So these colonizers didn't connect these countries. So this is a time, I think, we Africans, we must understand that colonizers divided us so that we cannot even communicate. So we need to come together. We need to build these infrastructures to open businesses. You know, our businesses are very locked. And that's why you see it is very easy for African countries to do businesses with their former colonizers. For instance, as you look here, Botswana maybe can do more businesses with United Kingdom instead of doing businesses with Namibia, with Zimbabwe, with Angola. You see, even languages, if you go to Botswana, you find the people are speaking maybe English and Swana. You see, if you go to Angola, people are speaking Portuguese. So that's how we were divided. But all in all, this is a time, I think, for Africans to know that we need to connect ourselves solo infrastructures, and we must also making sure that we build infrastructures that will connect our people, not just as infrastructures, maybe to support these outlets. Sometimes when we talk about infrastructures, we are talking about how can we take resources to Europe, how can we take resources to America. That is not the kind of infrastructure that we need in the continent of Africa. I think we need infrastructure that are connecting people and helping people to do businesses among themselves. Infrastructure that are taking our resources outside, I think is not good for us this time. We are in the era of Africa Continental Free Trade Areas. We must make sure that Africans are going to benefit from these infrastructures. So, dear lovely family, dear friends, fellow Africans, have no more, but the aim is to share this good news from Botswana. And of course, I see how President Duma Boko is committed with changes, revolutions, and that's what we need here in the continent of Africa. After that, let me say, stay in peace. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.